Now, there hasn't been a day on YouTube in the last, I don't know, like 4 or 5 months that I haven't got a comment to the effect of, hey Jamie, are stability shoes bad for you? Are they good for you? Do I need a stability shoe? Or those people who overanalyze every single thing I do and go, oh my gosh, Jamie, at 1 minute and 4 seconds to your video, he overpronated and I feel like he needs a stability shoe. Chill. Just chill out, y'all. It's chill. So this is my video rant, I guess, me speaking on the topic, because I get this asked all the time. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, we gotta understand what is a stability shoe. So right here, I have the Ultra Boost ST. And the ST stands for, if you know this, say it with me, stability. So what is stability? What does it do? Do you need it? Do I need it? So the entire concept of a stability shoe is the idea that for those who overpronate, the shoe will correct your form to where you don't overpronate. Which sounds good, right? If you overpronate, it fixes it, no problem, right? Sounds good. But the issue comes with the idea of what is pronation and what is overpronation. Because that's the weird gray area, because not anyone really knows what exactly does pronation become overpronation. I mean, you might have your idea of what it is. For others, it may be okay. And we also have this idea that pronation is a bad thing. And I would argue that pronation is a natural thing. It's like you're taking a stride, right? You're coming in, you hit, maybe you're a midfoot striker, heel striker, whatever. But towards the end of your gait, you start to roll inwards. But that rolling in motion you do, it's your body's way of embracing that impact. It's like your natural shock absorption. So what happens when you take that pronation movement and you stop it from happening? What happens? Well, for some people, it actually causes injury because you're forcing your body mechanics to do something that it doesn't want to do, or you're not letting it do what it wants to do. And the funny thing is, this whole idea of stability is from like years ago, right? Years ago, everyone was like, get a stability shoe. It helps you with this, helps you with that, gives you support. The idea of support's good, you know, but that's the thing. Is it really though? Is it really? And the funny thing is that we're finding out now, in these recent years, that stability shoes aren't really helping people as much as we think they are. And that is kind of why stability shoes are kind of dying out. And I don't mean like dying out as in stability shoes are no longer a thing. I mean dying out in the thought that it's changing. Stability shoes as we know it is changing. Definitely. So some of the first stability shoes ever, they would put like a plastic shank in there, right in this medial side. And that shank, a little plastic piece, it would pretty much prevent you from pronating. But then we said, no, that's maybe too harsh. That's a little too invasive. So then we started doing things like putting a posting with the midsole itself. For example, in this Ultra Boost ST, there are more boost pellets in the shoe in the medial side to make the medial side a little more dense, a little more firmer. That way, the medial side of the shoe won't compress as much. So when you pronate, it doesn't compress as much. Therefore, you don't overpronate, which is fine. And now this idea is even dying out. Because now companies are doing the whole guide rail thing. Shoes like the Transcend does it. Hoka's doing it with their J-frame shoes like the Gaviota and the Rahi. So that concept is the thought of instead of putting a wedge or a posting right here in the medial side, they're going to cup your foot in all the way around to prevent you from going inward or outward. So in theory, it's a lot less invasive. And more brands are going towards that movement. And check this out. So one of the most popular stability running shoes of all time is the Brooks Adrenaline, right? It probably sells well at most running stores across the world. It does. And they've always done a post in the medial side of the shoe. You know, you run, it catches you, fixes it, you're running. It's one of their number one selling shoes. Number one. Like the Ghost, the Adrenaline's like number 1 and 2. And in the newest Adrenaline, what are they gonna do? They're changing it. Think about it. Brooks is a running company. They research running. If they're willing to change their number one stability shoe from the traditional stability to be more of a kind of stability shoe, that's telling you that the stability is not necessarily good for everybody. And personally, I think this is a good thing. This is a good thing going forward. But also, it's not so much stability anymore. It's almost like a neutral with a little more support. So the idea that a shoe's neutral in stability is like slowly merging. Like the area of differences is starting to become more similar. We're getting neutral shoes with stability characteristics. We're getting stability shoes that's going more towards a neutral style. I mean, I say in about 5-6 years, there will not be a stability shoe as we know it now. Let me say this. If you're having success with a shoe, keep doing what you're doing, right? If your doctor prescribes you a shoe, by all means, give it a try. I'm not even here to say stop wearing stability shoes, but what I am saying is just be aware of what they are and what they do and how they work. Don't be that person who goes about this far into pronation and go, oh my God, I need a stability shoe. Chill. Everything will be okay. Like I say, do what works for you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to stop wearing stability shoes. Just be knowledgeable about what you're getting. Know what you're getting, know why you're getting it, and don't just get a stability shoe just because it says support. Support. Everyone wants support. I want support. As a matter of fact, I got a Patreon link down below. I'm just playing cheap plug. Anyway, guys, this thing can go on forever. It's an endless rant, but I figure I'm going to stop halfway. I got a lot more points to make, but for the sake of it, I'll do a part 2 if you guys want me to. You know, and I already know I'm going to have people in the comment section telling me, Don't worry about what I'm wearing. I wear what works for me. You know, I know. I just said that, but you're gonna probably say it anyway because you probably didn't watch the whole video. But anyway, subscribe, like, share, comment, do all that YouTuber stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.